Sweet. Okay, cool. And we're live. Hey guys, it's Becca from Level Up. Just doing our weekly Wednesday new comic look over? I don't know. We're looking at them. So here's the independent section. We've got a lot more than last week, obviously. We actually have Marvel and DC over there, so, you know, that's cool. Starting off, we got Adventure Man number 2. We actually still have number 1 in stock as well. A cool story. It's actually done by, it's Matt Fraction, and the Dodsons actually do the inside art as well, because I know they do a lot of covers for Marvel, but don't do inside art very often. So I've been enjoying this one personally. It's a really cool, like, almost League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but after the fact and people taking over. Really cool. Alienated number 4, another cool one about some teens that run into an alien that eats people, ? So that's cool. Dryad. If you're into, like, fantasy, it's kind of like a different take on a fantasy story, like, after the heroes settle, and it's a story with their kids. Archangel, not too sure too much about this one. This is number 3. I think we might have a couple of the other issues. But this is from Upshot, so cool new company. They also, let's skip a little bit, they also have Old Haunts, came out number 2. I definitely think we have number 1 of this one, if you're looking into, like, some horror, crime-looking stuff. Excellence, number 8. This one's just another fantasy, just general mages in a society. They keep their magic to themselves so that they can't help people, and, what's-his-face, who just basically became a mage, wants to rebel against that because he thinks, obviously, their magic could be used for help. Firefly, you know, just a continuation of that. I feel like this just came out, like 16 just came out, but whatever. Quantum and Woody, a really good Valiant story if you like funny buddy stuff. They're 2 brothers that have powers tied to their bracelets. Real fun stuff. Not fun stuff, something is killing their children. Just a horror story about monsters and monsters killing children in general. And this one kid trying to stop it. Really rad story, I've been enjoying it. Skylin, I think is the way this is pronounced. This is Source Point Press. Hot damn. We've had them in the store before. So they're, you know, they're cool people. We got a bunch of copies of this, and it's a number 1. It looks like a very, like, I'm going to say almost Nordic, mythology story. It's really cool. Looks interesting. We've got plenty of those, and that's issue number 1. We've got Sonata here. We really don't know much about it, but it's a rad cover. Transformers Galaxy, number 7, but it is part 1 of this storyline, so you could pick up if you wanted to. Stranger Things Into the Fire, this is just the ending of it. We do have 2 covers of that one, but that was one that was started a bit before lockdown. And then Sonic the Hedgehog is actually on its annual, so this is the 2020 annual. So it's got a bunch of different stories in it, a bunch of different artists, which is cool, and a bunch of different characters, obviously. So there's a Big the Cat. Yeah, Big Adventure, Big the Cat, everybody's favorite. So if you're into Sonic, it's a really cool issue to just pick up, even if you're not picking up the regular issues. Okay, and then over to Marvel and DC, which we actually have this week, so yay! Starting, just got Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda. If you haven't seen this one, it's really cool. There's a Gorilla Man, so, like, what more do you want with your Marvel teams? But it's Black Panther and a bunch of, Black Panther and his team, basically. Doctor Strange Surgeon Supreme. Not much to say other than it's Doctor Strange. I know the main storyline on this one is he's gotten the feeling back in his hand, so he's able to surgeon and Doctor Supreme, so, you know. Well, you know, not Surgeon Supreme. Fantastic Four Empire, this is number 0, so this is, we had Avengers Empire 0 come in not too long ago. So this one, they're just gonna have, like, Avengers, Fantastic Four, and a couple other people Empire tie-ins, so this is just a tie-in to that. Ghost Rider number 7, looking super rad, with Reyes on the cover. Marvel's X, this one came out way before lockdown, like last year. But continuing that storyline, so if you picked up Marvel's one, like, man, months and months ago, before it came out. Strange Academy, this is number 2 again, something that came out right before, like in March, maybe April. But a cool storyline with new kids and new powers. It's always cool to see new designs, new mutants and stuff brought into the Marvel Universe. This one, God Loves Man Kills. It's just a nice reprint, but, I mean, an absolutely classic story for X-Men. I mean, like, really the story for X-Men. If you haven't read it, it's definitely worth a read, but you can pick it up. It's, it's only a 2-issue. So there's this one, there'll be another one. So, I mean, quick read, good read. X-Force number 10 came out, and that's the last for our Marvel stuff. Then we're going into DC. So, Batman's Grave is continuing with number 8 here. The Detective Comics 1023, this one's a tie-in to the Joker War, so if you're reading the Batman stuff and want to read in all the, like, the reading order and tie-ins, this will be part of it. I'm curious if this happens to have, no. Like, I was hoping the first couple pages would be, like, Joker War, list. But you can come in, we've got a list of all of the Joker War tie-ins and stuff, so if you want to make a pull box, we can set you up where you get everything you'd ever need for it. Green Lantern Season 2, number 5, the Morrison storyline. Just still going. It's got some wacky stuff going on, honestly. You know, Morrison, he just doesn't pay attention to anything else happening in the universe and just does that. But also, cool social distancing ads in the DCs, which is rad. I've been enjoying them, at least. Harley Quinn. Just Harley Quinn number 74. Just keep on keeping going. So, Harley Quinn there. We've got Justice League 48 along with Justice League Odyssey 22. So both of those Justice Leagues came in. Superman Cursed by Magic storyline. So we got that. Wonder Woman number 758. So just continuing on the Orlando run. And then, yeah, the big stuff, we've got Batman 94. Oof, shine. So this is the variant cover with Punchline and Joker. We've got 2 of those left, it looks like, so those will be going quick. And then we've got Batman 94. We've got a decent amount of the regular cover, but it's cool. So definitely want to pick those up if you want to get that cover quick. We also got Deceased Dead Planet. We've got these cool, the horror variant covers. We've got another 2 of these, obviously a Blade Runner parody on that one. This one is just the other variant, like the B cover, for that one. Just a really cool, like, undead Batman. I love the red with the black. It's a cool cover. And then this is just the standard cover. We've got a decent amount of these, but this is just the number 1 starting. It's in that Deceased universe that started a little bit last year. But, just zombie, undead universe, basically, for DC. But it's really cool. Worth checking out if you get the chance. And then the Flash 757. We've got a decent amount of these B covers. We've actually only got, I think, 1 of the main cover. So if you're looking to get that cover, definitely do that sooner rather than later. But, we have plenty of these, so if you're just looking to get story and don't mind on the cover, we have plenty. So there's that. So second to last, I guess, because I got some toys. We've got some graphic novels that came in this week. So this one's a manga. Actually, funny enough, a coworker was just telling me about, because apparently there's an anime series. It may not be 100% this, but this guy has a bunch of, like, prosthetic limbs, which he has swords underneath. Like, you can see she's holding his hand while he swords with it. It's kind of rad. Anime. Starcadia Quest. So, looks cute. It's got a very chibi-esque people the whole time. Very, obviously Western made, but very, Japanese. Super cute. I think I could be wrong. I think this is based on the board game, because I think there's a Starcadia Quest board game, but I could be wrong on that one. Don't quote me. DC Superhero Girl, so this is a new issue, just a new storyline happening. I know this is something dumb to talk about, but it's got that really nice soft cover. It feels soft. It's really nice. It's worth coming in to touch it. So that's just, more kids' books, DC Superhero Girls. If you missed it last year, flash forward. Just another big Flash event, a lot of Wally West stuff. And time travel, because that's all that the Flashes ever do. Marauders. So this is just the Hickman X-Men, but it's written by someone else. But, I've heard it's interesting. It's got Kitty in it. And her dragon, which is probably the best part. Green Lantern, this is volume 2. So if you wanted to catch up on the Morrison stuff, it's there. Philadelphia, which is an interesting, vampire Philadelphia story, which, it's cool. We live close to Philadelphia. It's modern day, vampires, so, very cool. I was interested in reading that one, at least. Rick and Morty. Just Rick and Morty. If you like Rick and Morty, you'll like the comic. There's no, no cool science behind that, just, it is. Undiscovered Country was a cool one. Just came out, I was gonna say, Snyder and Soul, so it's got some big names on it. It's just a storyline about if the United States, basically cut themselves off. They cut themselves off for, 10 plus years or something like that, and then all of a sudden, a beacon goes out saying that they want people to come back in, as, just people to come in and talk to them after, 10 years of being, basically completely cut off from the world. They've got EMPs, you can't, nobody's heard from them at all. So it's the storyline of a bunch of people basically going into the United States after it's been cut off for so many years. It's a really cool story. I read the first couple issues. Amazing Spider-Man 2099, just another 2099 story. It's really, I flipped quickly through that. Just, Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099 stuff. I believe this is in back and forth between now times and our times. Cobra Kai, this is based off the, the Karate Kid sequel TV show, now a comic. So, just, based on that show. So if you like the Karate Kid, you like Cobra Kai, which I've heard Cobra Kai is great. Definitely worth a check out. Let's see what else we got. Yep, Street Fighter Encyclopedia. Just a cool, especially if you like encyclopedias. Just got a bunch of stuff on all the Street Fighter characters, from old to new. It's a really cool book. It's a nice hardback if you like Street Fighter. And then we've got these Star Wars books. They're really cute. They've got this cut out in the front. A to and from, just in case you need to, but they're just kind of oof, these are new. Storybooks, kind of probably meant obviously for littler kids, but they've got pictures from the movies, and we've got A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back. I know, in the wrong order, but, cool. But, so, we've got all those. Those are all the graphic novels that came out this week. And then, last but not least, we've got toys. I'm going to show off the Mario ones first. We got just a bunch of, Toad, Mario, Luigi, oh gosh, and Yoshi. Just, cute little figures. We've got a bunch of them already. I really like them. And then the big one was, we actually just got in these, wow, Batman Who Laughs. There we go. Figures. So we got a bunch of these in, but obviously we only got, I think 6. So they're probably going to be going quick. They do have a part of a Batmobile. We don't have the other, set of figures, because I think it was Nightwing and Batgirl. But, we did get basically just a bunch of Batman Who Laughs, and, just cool. He's got that. He's got the 2 swords and a stand. So, definitely worth checking out. But yeah, that's all we've got this week. If you have any questions, obviously message us here, message us on Facebook, give the store a call, I'll be here. Otherwise, guys, have a good day.